Welcome! This is the 9th in my series of Climate Mythbuster videos, and the myth I'm going to bust today is that there's been no global warming since 1996. We'll start as we always do with the myth conception. You'll often see figures like this, particularly from places like What's Up With That. It shows you that the data has come from RSS. They tell you the date of the data. They put a big banner headline on there saying there's been no warming for 18 years and 1 month. And then just to help the eye, they've put a nice straight line across the plot and even shown you the results of a trend fit. Now this all seemed a little bit suspicious to me, so we're going to take a look at this in a bit more detail. One little detail they like to skate over when presenting plots like this is where the data is coming from. These are not surface temperatures, but they're coming from the lower troposphere. Now the instrument that measures this quantity looks at data from just above the surface to about 12 kilometers in altitude, with an average height of about 3 to 4 kilometers. And we all know that it's much colder up there, and the conditions that create those temperatures there are different from what creates the surface temperatures that we're used to. So this is the wrong quantity to be looking at. I was very suspicious of that What's Up With That plot that showed the zero trend over the last 18 years and 1 month. It just didn't look right to me. So I went to the RSS website and downloaded their data, read it into Excel, and then plotted the exact same data as they did for that particular plot. And here it is. That should look fairly familiar to you. I then asked Excel to do a linear fit to that time period, and this is what I got. I didn't get a zero trend at all. I got a significantly positive warming trend. So anybody that tells you that there was no warming throughout this period is plain lying to you. And if you don't believe me, go to the RSS website yourself, download the data, put it into some sort of spreadsheet and make the same fit that I did, and you'll get the exact same result as I did. Rather than looking at snippets of data conveniently chosen to try to give you the result that you want, let's look at all the data. And when you do that, you get a very different impression. You see there's a strong warming trend throughout this period, and if I unleash the Excel linear fit on this, I get a curve that looks like that, and that corresponds to 0.18 degrees centigrade per decade. That is just a couple of points lower than what the surface temperatures are getting. So all of these data sources, including the satellite data, are showing a strong and significant warming trend throughout the last 38 years. So let's draw some conclusions from all of this. If you want to find out what's happening to our temperatures, you should be analysing surface temperatures, not temperatures taken up several thousands of feet in the atmosphere. Drawing a straight line across a graph and then claiming that there's no warming is meaningless unless you've done an actual fit. And when we did the actual fit, we found there was a strong warming trend. Now even the satellite data, which is often misused in this way, is showing a strong and significant warming trend. So if you see anybody claiming that there's been no warming for umpteen years, then please post a link to this video and tell them they're full of nonsense. Until next time, goodbye.